Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Today we have for you Squirtle in Generation 1. Now, Squirtle is going to be a very straightforward run, I guess is what I would say. So, like with Charmander, it was basically use Swords Dance. With Bulbasaur, we haven't done it yet, but it's basically going to be use Swords Dance. There is going to be a little bit more finagling here with Squirtle. But I do think Squirtle is actually going to get pretty decent time due to the fact that it has Dig. I mentioned it on the stream yesterday that water Pokemon having Dig is quite rare. I quite frankly, I can't even remember the last time I got a water Pokemon with Dig. But like if you take the list of the Pokemon here to my right, I don't think I see one. I don't think Golduck, Seadra, Starmie, Poliwrath. Yeah, Dig is quite rare, and the reason why I say Dig is pretty important is because almost all water Pokemon have a problem with Ghastlies and Gengars. It generally makes Agatha pretty difficult, but it also makes the Pokemon Tower quite inconsistent. And the simple fact that we have Dig makes things so much easier. And also, like, Dig, is super effective on them too, so it makes it twice as good. And then Dig also is one of those moves that really allows you to expand your horizons when it comes to training. So I'm really excited to have Dig on a Pokemon like Squirtle. I was doing a bit of research before the stream started, and I watched both Gym Leader Matt and J Rose's video. Unfortunately, J Rose played very, very poorly. But Gym Leader Matt, he actually really opened my eyes on this run. I originally thought, oh, this run's going to be quite a bit of a struggle. Even though we do have Dig, I think it was going to be a struggle because we're essentially a low stat Pokemon relying on the likes of Surf and Blizzard and Dig for like the whole run with bouts of withdraw. But Gym Leader Matt kind of pointed out that this run is actually quite smooth if you manipulate your XP like really, really well. I'm sure you guys noticed on the last run with the Charmander, I purposely did not level up on certain trainers. Like, let's say, for instance, Sabrina. I would go into Sabrina like 90% of the way up to a level up. So I would knock out the first Pokemon, and then I would set up with the second, which means that if I were to use a move like, let's say, Withdraw, or in that case, it was Swords Dance, by the time I get to the last Pokemon, I'm not going to level up again. And therefore, it's really going to make quite a big difference when you can go through the entire team with a stat boost to all of your stats multiple times. And Withdraw is not the greatest move, especially since both of our weaknesses are both special weaknesses. But, beggars can't be choosers. And I'm just happy that we get Withdraw, because there are Pokemon out there like Seadra that wish they could get Withdraw. So I think the run is going to be relatively smooth thanks to Gym Leader Matt essentially opening the door for us. I don't think we'll do anywhere near as good as him because he kind of like figured out, oh, I need to use 4 withdrawals or 5 withdraws on the Lance's Gyarados. Like, unfortunately, I cannot I cannot do that with 2 runs. Figure out things so perfectly close than that. But regardless, I think this run is going to be quite a bit better than I originally expected. Also, another thing that I learned from J Rose is that just because you can beat Brock at level 8 does not mean you should beat Brock at level 8. Even Gym Leader Matt's like, yeah, even though technically you can beat Brock, and then it makes Route 3 so much harder if you're level 8. He said, like, if you get Water Gun, it's so much easier. And I felt like I did the same thing when I was doing the Grass Nuzlocke with Bulbasaur and then Ivysaur. Yeah, you can beat Brock when you get Vine Whip, but you really shouldn't beat Brock when you get Vine Whip because it makes all the rest of the trainers so hard. And Vine Whip only had 10 PP, so that was to combat the hardness even more. Whereas at least Bubble, we get 30 PP, but quite frankly, Bubble is Bubble. It's got 20 power. It's not super good. But it is kind of sad though that we're going to be using Water Gun before we are able to pick up the TM for Water Gun. That's kind of a bit of a waste there, but it is what it is. when you're playing a Pokemon like Squirtle, you're going to need to be over leveled. Everyone knows you're going to be over leveled, except apparently J-Rose, who thought he could do it at minimum battles. I can't make this up. You guys got to watch that video. Oh my God. J-Rose did Squirtle so dirty. Oh man, it was bad. It was so cringy. But if you take a look at my leaderboard, you see Blastoise is there in first as far as the starters. And then you got Venusaur only 2 minutes behind. And then you got Charizard like a whole like 2 rows down for an extra 5 minutes behind. So I imagine the starters will play out in that exact same order. The only thing that could probably screw up Squirtle here is if I don't make sure that my levels are like really set apart. Yeah, speed, it was like 4 years ago, but still, you know, that was I guess that was a different time. J-Rose was also still using like the fighting dojo and Blaine's trainers to level up, which I don't know if you guys have watched this channel enough, but the fighting dojo's trainers don't give like super good XP. They're not really fully evolved except for like the last member of a few of the teams. One of them has a single Primeape, which is okay. And the trainers in Blaine's gym are basically all non-fully evolved Pokemon except for Rapidash and 2 Ninetales. So unfortunately, there's much better training in the game. And what's really cool is with Dig, it actually allows us to beat some of the Sabrina trainers as well. The reason why I mentioned that is because remember what I said about setting up the second Pokemon in Sabrina's gym? Well, it's going to be really good to be able to consistently knock out a trainer in her gym, because if I'm close to a level up, all I have to do is battle that Haunter trainer. Boom, I'm even closer to a level up, meaning that I can level up on that second Pokemon and guaranteed not level up through the rest of her battle. So, you know, just got to make sure that I'm in the right place at the right time, and being able to have a move like Dig allows me to do that, because in Sabrina's gym, the Pokemon in the rest of the gym are like Slowbros, and I can't remember what the other Pokemon are, but it's essentially Slowbros and Haunters, and obviously we can't beat Slowbros consistently. Dust Yankee, we'll have to see about that. One of the things that we have going for us that Charizard didn't have going for it is that we get really early Surf, which is like Flamethrower but better, because Flamethrower, you're limited to all the fire type Pokemon, or sorry, you're limited to all the fire type weaknesses, whereas Flamethrower is super effective. There are just more Pokemon weak to water moves, so it's a wider net of one shots, so that just means a faster run overall. But you never know. We'll see. Swords Dance obviously is going to be better than Withdraw, but I really do think that we have the higher upside here with Squirtle. The only problem that I saw was the speed. Squirtle's being outsped by everything, and that was a real problem. So again, I learned from Gym Leader Matt, even though it is slower to level up your Pokemon, it is better in the long run, because it will allow you to outspeed things and therefore skip resets, and skipping resets will lower your time. But you do make a good point. Charmander with 1 reset is going to be pretty hard to beat. I agree. All right, without further ado, I think we can probably go ahead and get ready. If anyone wants to bring up a nickname while I do the mini intro for the vertical stream, by all means. All right. Hello, everybody on the vertical stream. If you wanted to learn about the moveset and the stats, make sure to check out the horizontal stream. For now, we are just going to go ahead and get started on our stream overall. So, did I use the wrong ROM? I did not use the wrong ROM. What I did was, because this is a starter, I can use the same ROM. I just picked the different starter, so we're just gonna pick Squirtle, not Charmander this time. All right. Okay, and we don't start the timer until after we've nicknamed our Pokemon. For anybody who is new to the channel, I understand That is a dumb rule. Unfortunately, I made the rule over 2 years ago, and now I have to stick to it. Hello, Cody. Cody, welcome to the channel once again. Appreciate you being here. Looking forward to that. Was it Missing No? Rom, you're gonna be releasing soon enough? Sure, we can go with Franklin though. Good name. Franklin. And start. All right. Well, wish me luck, everybody. We don't have the best matchup here against Bulbasaur, but luckily Bulbasaur is not the best starter here for the beginning opening matchup. Generally, my strategy for the beginning is just use one of the status condition moves and then just keep on attacking from there. It's probably not the best strategy, but I find it to be the most consistent strategy for the starters because I've done a lot of the starter beginnings thanks to the Nuzlockes that are not released yet. Franklin, unfortunately, Andrew, I don't understand the Franklin reference. Maybe it wasn't one of the kid shows that I watched. Or maybe I just don't remember it. Oh, kids book? Yeah, I'm not an avid reader. Even when I was in my reading heyday, I only do audiobooks. So you guys can debate on the legitimacy of audiobooks all you want. All I know is that the knowledge of the books are in my head. And whether I read them with my eyes or I read them with my ears, I don't think anybody can say that I didn't not read it. Like, I read all of the Harry Potter books. I read all of the Lemony Snicket's series of unfortunate event books. I read all of the Hunger Game books. I read all of the oh my god, why can't I remember it? Maze Runner books. I did all that in college. Not because I wanted to, but because I had a lot of downtime. And by downtime, it meant I had to ride my bike between classes. And I don't know how many of you guys have been to Ohio State, but basically the entire city of Columbus is Ohio State. So the classes are pretty spread apart. So I had a lot of oh my god. We might have to restart here. Oh my god, that was close. Wow. Okay, so battling just wild Pokemon, not the greatest idea. I understand that I said don't do the level 8 thing that I mentioned, and I did just do the level 8 thing. But I really thought that battling more wild Pokemon would make the difference. But clearly what I should have done is I should have battled some of the bug catchers too. You know what's crazy? The lower taper fade meme is still massive. What if Ninja got a lower taper fade? I mean, I'm pretty big on memes. I've never heard of that, but to be fair, I don't know the names of a lot of the memes, so I guess that's not shocking that I don't know the meme. Oh, also I learned from doing Nuzlockes that using Tail Whip here seems like a waste of a turn, but it sometimes can reduce your attacks from 4 attacks down to 2 attacks. And if you count the turn you use Tail Whip, that's actually 4 turns to 3 turns. So sometimes Tail Whip actually does make a difference in these battles. Okay. All right, we'll get water gun in the middle of this battle, so that's good. I just hope I don't get poisoned here. And I say I hope I don't get poisoned. I immediately get poisoned. Yep, that makes sense. Oops. That was really stupid. There we go. Well, luckily now we have a move that can actually defeat Pokemon, so we're happy. This is one of those reasons why I said like J-Rose had a hard time. If you saw how I was struggling against those first two trainers here on the route, imagine if I had done it like 2 levels lower. It goes back to that science question. Do you do something because you can, or do you not do something just because you can? Oh, thank you, Cody. I also very much like the TCG music. I think it's very underrated. And recently, ever since I did those TCG games and I downloaded the music for it, I like throwing it in every now and again. Okay, I don't know why I just picked up water gun there, but it is what it is. Speed, I don't actually have the TCG 2 music downloaded. That's mostly just because I just didn't download it when you sent me the link, and now I don't remember where the link is anymore. We message each other so often that that things get buried pretty deep. Out of curiosity, has anybody ever tried to learn over the move with the move itself just to gain PP? Like if I teach over water gun for water gun, will I get the PP back? That seems like a good idea. All right, well, I'll just make sure to use my PP a little bit more sparingly here. Oh, it doesn't prompt you? That makes sense. Quite frankly, I've never even tried because the idea of doing it is so asininely stupid that I didn't even consider it. Okay. Okay, Zubats, you are about to meet your maker. Now, with my newly acquired Mega Punch, I will not be running away from Zubats. I will actually be battling Zubats. Also, if there's anything I learned from Gym Leader Matt, that it would be pretty helpful in order to be approximately level 20, like 22-ish, 23-ish. Oh, crap. Or like Misty, because Misty's consistency is not good. Not good at all. Although I probably should have battled more trainers in here if I wanted to be that high of a level. All right, this is a real gamble. I'm hoping I can 2-shot this Raticate. Uh-oh. Oh, God, I've been double tail whipped. If I get knocked out... Wow. No quick attack. No Hyper Fang. That was scary. I thought we would 2-shot with Mega Punch, and that's why I did the battle. For the next run, I now know we will not 2-shot, and therefore I will not do that battle. How dare that Zubat survive? Okay. It looks like we have to do a lot more battles in order to get that 22 range. Although I am happy to be at level 20 at the very least. A lot of good things happen at level 20 as far as ranges are concerned. Although I still remember, oh god, I just remembered something important. I just remembered that everybody beat Misty using Leer. Okay, we will not be doing early Misty for Bubble Beam then. I completely forgot about the Leer thing. I should not have kept Bubble. So be it. I guess we will just have to try the rival at a slightly lower level. Hard to remember every single thing that happens on all the runs. I didn't even get sand attacked and I missed. Twice. Okay, that's concerning. Okay. Can't believe you lived that, Rattata. You have such low defense. It is not good. All right. I'm wondering what level I should consider doing Misty now. Maybe I should just consider doing the whole Nugget Bridge first and just chalk it up to, oh well, I guess I don't have Bubble Beam. It is what it is. Hello, Brian V. Welcome to the stream. All right. So I guess the strategy here is just essentially start everything with Mega Punch, then finish them off with Water Gun. Unless, of course, you could knock it out in one hit. I did mention Rattata's got very, very low defense. Interestingly enough, I would expect it to have taken more damage by now. I mean, I did pick up all of those potions. Okay. Well, that Pidgey did a load on us. Makes sense. A lot of quick attacks I can't avoid. Still got plenty of potions left, so feeling good. I wonder if I can beat Misty with level 25 without the Leers and just Mega Punches. What are the chances I get a Bite Flinch in this game? I want to say in Gen 2 it's 30%, but I can never remember Gen 1. If it's even 30% at all. It does feel lower, I think, in this game. Like Annie said. If someone wants to look it up, though. Because maybe there is a reason to use the more accurate chance of flinch with Bite, even if it is lower damage. You know, it'd be funny. If I could get to level 30, I could technically two-shot with... No, I can't. Never mind. I was about to say I could two-shot with Seismic Toss, but I can't learn it. It's 10. Okay. That makes sense. It felt like a 10 in this game. That's why I didn't immediately jump to 30, because I've played enough runs where I've used Bite, and it doesn't feel like a 30 in this game. I'm thinking that after I beat this guy, there is a pretty good likelihood that the Goldeen trainer will get me to 26. Not that one level makes a whole big difference, but considering we're getting some extra defense and she's only going to use tackle, it's not a bad idea. Also, I didn't consider it till just now, but because we're not using Leer, we can actually go get Dig now and just go do Dig or use Dig for Misty, and that'll be more powerful than Mega Punch. It'll be a lot more powerful than Mega Punch because I consider accuracy part of the power. Although, to be fair, the 2-turn thing kind of allows her a chance to use X defend, so it's not like it's totally a foolproof strategy. No, it's all right, Franklin. The reason why we're so good is because we've done literal like 1,000 runs. Like, that's not even like hyperbole or a joke. At this point, I'm pretty sure if you were to go through my channel and add up 2 runs for every single video, I would be at approximately 1,000 runs. Okay, well, I'm only human, Annie. We don't have to point out all my faults. Okay, well, that was way too easy. Now I wonder if I was over level. Well, of course I'm over leveled. Everyone knows I was going to be over leveled. The over leveled thing is mostly for Surge. Like, it's nice to be over leveled for Misty. It's a good thing, but we need to be over leveled for Surge. So, what do you call it? Like, when you plan ahead and it makes everything easier in front of it because now you have to be a higher level just regardless. Cody, I don't think there's any world I outspeed Surge. I just learned that from last run that both Starmie and Raichu have the same speed, and that speed is 56. We aren't even close to 56. Not even a little bit. Hey, Gym Leader Matt. I was just speaking your praises. I didn't think this run was gonna go great until you pointed out the whole being really close to leveling up for all of the important battles, and now I feel a lot more confident about this run. I essentially need to just be one Pokemon away from leveling up as I do every important battle. Also, I'm just grabbing this as a last resort. I don't think I need it right now, but I'm grabbing it just in case. It's first run versus second run kind of thing. I like grabbing rest on first runs. Yeah, you did mention Squirtle. You got in like 4 runs, which is pretty solid. I really like how my overlay opposed to Speed's overlay tells me how close I am to the next level up. It's really beneficial in moments like this run where you're relying on like withdraw to increase your stats. All right, well, our moveset is pretty close to being set for quite some time. Yes, knowing the exact actual number is incredibly beneficial, and my overlay in the top right tells me the individual Pokemon's XP values as well as the entire trainer's XP value. It's very good for Victory Road training, being able to know the entire trainer's XP value. Knowing ahead of time if you're that trainer for future runs will be able to level you up or not. I know you just plan them out ahead and you kind of just already know. It was Franklin, but to be fair, we missed a lot. So it shouldn't have been that close. All right. What? All right. So in J Rose's video, he put off Surge way too long. Yes, I think we could probably lose to a Thunderbolt crit, but quite frankly, I think we could probably even survive a regular Thunderbolt, not a Thundershock. Sorry, I think we could survive a regular Thunderbolt, but not a Thunderbolt crit. Also, he's got the chance of using Thundershock and X speed, so I'm just willing to take that risk. Right. So it's like a 1 in 3 chance you die. Well, 1 in 3 chance, technically, if Thunderbolt knocks you out. I think Thunderbolt crit would knock me out. But who knows? It went my way. So, not going to complain. I mean, that's quite frankly why I trained to like 29, is because I was pretty sure at a higher level, like 29, I would be able to survive at least one attack. Now, this is like one... Oh, another thing that I learned from Gym Leader Matt's video instead of J Rose's video. My instant... when I do water types, I immediately want to go for Ice Beam. Like, instantly. But Gym Leader Matt pointed out that Ice Beam is really only good for the Gyarados. And really, you can kind of make do with Bubble Beam for quite some time. It would be better to hold on to Ice Beam or Blizzard for much later in the run. Especially since we're relying on badge boosts anyways for a lot of battles. And also, we don't like necessarily, like, let's say, need freezes either. Nice. Well, also, if I put off, like, let's say, Erica for a very long time, like I plan to, then quite frankly, I don't really even need the Ice Beam for quite some time. One of the things I usually like having Ice Beam for on these water types is for knocking out Ghastly, but as I mentioned, in this run specifically, just this run, we actually have access to Dig, so we don't even need Ice Beam for the Ghastlies, which is usually one of the instant reasons I would use it to begin with. Oops. A little bit tongue-tied here on the buttons. Oh, on the second run, I might consider adding a lot of these hikers. I do know in runs where you have trouble with training, taking one-shot trainers, like knocking out one-shot trainers whenever possible is always a good thing, even if they are in the low 20s here. But I really think Dig kind of affords us a lot of other extra one-shot trainers that normally water Pokemon don't have access to. Oops, wrong attack. Like, for instance, the ones on Cycling Road are not Pokemon that a water type would typically battle. Like another instance right here. I'm actually about to test and see if this works. At level 32, can we knock out the Muck with Dig? Okay, well, the answer was no. But still, it's good XP. Very good early XP. And we got 7 Digs remaining, so we'll make sure to battle the other guy on this route. Again, this guy is not super good. He doesn't really have any evolved Pokemon on his team. But if you have the Dig PP and you need the XP, like I'm expecting to, I mean, he's quick. and not really out of the way. All right, we are going to be picking up all the rare candies this run, as well as picking up all of the PP ups for Blizzard. And because I'm doing this before going into the mart, I will also pick up the, what was it, HP up and the nugget, so that way I can afford an extra vitamin. Oh, right. I should be picking up that rare candy on the way out, not going to it directly. Because as you can see, I'm going to walk right by there momentarily. So I go directly for this HP up. Then I would pick up that rare candy. Then I would go get the nugget. But yeah, it's something I've just recently added to the route. So, or some of the, what do you call them? Some of the more difficult runs. Routing. I always do the Pokédoll skip. I haven't had a run yet where I didn't need to do the Pokédoll skip. Oh, actually, I take that back. I absolutely did do a run where I didn't do the Pokédoll skip. That was Ditto. Actually, I think I'll grab Mimic for this first run. I don't think I'll need it, but I'll grab it just in case. All right. My mart has been a little sloppy. All right, it's 44, 24 nuggets, HP up. All right, we're good there. And let's go ahead and buy Carbos because Gym Leader Matt said that we have a real difficulty outspeeding a lot of Pokemon. Although I think he bought 4 and 4. I don't remember how he got the money for 4, but it is what it is. 4 calcium and 4 Carbos. All right. Looks like we could heal. We got 75 HP. Yeah, that's the other reason why all of the other water types I have no qualms just, you know, immediately teaching Ice Beam, because like I can they have very, very limited moves. Like it doesn't matter if I teach Ice Beam, that's half their move set to begin with. Ouch. All right, we have over 45 speed, so we should outspeed the Ghastly, so I do not need to heal. Yes, Annie, for that run specifically, where I did not do the Pokédoll skip, I needed all the XP I could get for Ditto, so there just was no point in doing the Pokédoll skip. I do not believe I will do a second vitamin run, so I will not pick up that extra nugget over there. Dominic, I am not particularly worried about all of the gym leaders, just a handful of them. But I have routed in a relatively modest amount of training. So I will hopefully be able to combat the gym leaders just being a higher level. I think I remember from either gym leader Matt, I don't actually know, probably not Matt. I think it was J Rose, who was not able to knock out even the coughings. Yeah, I think it was J Rose, who couldn't even knock out the coughings on Koga's team. So I'll make sure to be at least level 40 for that. What are you talking about? Golbat Sprite is perfect. It doesn't need changed in the slightest. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go as far as using that many withdrawals. That is a lot of withdrawals. I will probably come back here and battle like the coughings and or the wheezing, coughings, muck trainers and whatnot. But for now, I don't have the HP, so I will come back to here after my next heal. All right, grab the Carbos. I did buy 4 Carbos, so I will have too many Carbos this run. For anybody who doesn't know already, whenever you buy 4 of a vitamin in the Pokemart, usually something late in the game, like for instance, the Pokemon Mansion Carbos won't work by the time you get there. Now, I'm kind of curious if a super effective dig or a surf would be better to use on, let's say, a Weezing, because Weezing's got low special defense but high defense. All right, so let's go ahead and use up some of these vitamins, get some training in. Okay, that was an accident. Usually when I play with a water Pokemon, I have Surf in front. Gotta be poison, of course. Why not? It's always poison. All right, so if you go directly up from that guy, there's this guy, and this guy's really good too. Recently, I've discovered this guy. There's another trainer that it's looking in the up direction from the top. That he is also pretty good. But obviously we're poison. We can't really battle him, and he's also kind of far away. I was really hoping that would do more. I don't think Speed's here anymore, but don't let Speed hear me say this, but I'm starting to think that maybe in the second run I might want to consider antidotes. If any of you tell Speed this happened, I won't tell. I will deny it. Oh, thank you, Cody. It's unique. The idea was from me. The execution, and by execution I mean everything else, was from MVF. MVF is a mod on the channel and a good friend. Oh yes, we finally have a move that's good against Sand Slash. That's gonna make these. Wow. Okay. Of course, Arbok has to ruin a good time. All right. Well, this person's got 2 Arbok, and considering that last one survived, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Oh, Gotta be kidding me. Ugh. Blair. So annoying. Okay, well, at least that one went down. All right, so we're level 40. That's kind of where I wanted to be for Koga, at least to give him an attempt. If this attempt doesn't go well, I will probably come back at 43 after doing some more training in Silphco. All right, 2 is probably Gym Leader Matt was so right when he said 3, and that was with Wartortle. He said 3. This is obviously Squirtle. Okay, we do have 3. Oh god, EX attacked. Okay, Miss Smog will take it. Okay, that was just incredibly lucky. I don't know if I will be able to do that again, but I'm kind of curious if I should consider coming back or just go with one extra withdraw next time. I should probably just go one extra withdraw. If I get hit by Smokescreen, it is what it is. All right, I'll go ahead and knock out this guy since I have Dig. Obviously, I don't know how much training we're going to need to do, but I've started to kind of memorize the best trainers in Silph, and shockingly, that guy is one of the better trainers. Not the best, but certainly one of the better trainers. All right, I'm gonna continue going like I'm going to Rival 5, but I am actually going to go to the heal bed just to get my digs back, and because I've got a lot of training coming up. Body slam, come on, have a heart. Needed that move. Yeah, this is one of the occasions where having Ice Beam would have been fine, but again, the occasion. Oh, I just Gen 1 missed a Surf, if anyone noticed that. But the times where I've needed Ice Beam are far and few in between. Not entirely sure when I should stop training, but I'll train on the better trainers. Basically everything that I did for Charmander. Okay, well, at least we didn't get poisoned. All right, so let's see. We want to go to the second floor, and there's 2 trainers we want to battle on the second floor. The first one and the last one. The first one has got a Golbat and a Raticate. It's not the best, but it is 5 trainers in a row that are all one-shottable. So it is quick enough training, even if some of them are Zubats. And then the last trainer, I believe, has Electrode Magneton? No, that's a different trainer. Okay. Still pretty good. Wheezing, 2 Wheezings. And Coughing here's got base XP of 114, so shockingly Coughing is not terrible. All right, the third floor is pretty much where we wanted to be then. Okay, That's probably... Oh, right. The 10th floor. I completely forgot about the 10th floor. How? It's usually the first floor I go to. Oh, no. I battled 2 Magnemite. Oh, wow. That was a dumb play. I don't like battling this guy. He's really bad. Although, if I don't take any damage, I probably won't go to the heal bed again. Of course, Machoke had to do that. Well, if I'm here, I might as well battle this guy in the bottom just because I'm here. Oh, that's a different floor. Got it. Okay. All right. 45. We will probably level up in the middle of the battle. So this is probably not smart. I probably should have laid off. Yeah, I absolutely should have laid off that last trainer. The one that I said I didn't want to battle to begin with. Definitely should not have battled them. Looks like I got bailed out on a really, really lucky Gyarados. I just used Surf. That was really stupid. Okay, this rival's got Razor Leaf. Fantastic. Okay. I got a crit. Leech Seed. I'll take it. Okay, well, that could not have gone better. I imagine next time we will withdraw on something on his team. For now, it's just better to be lucky than good. We'll take it. Indeed, Andrew, never punished. Wow. Did not expect Kangaskhan to live with its low special at all. Indeed. Oh, we just got another Gen 1 miss Surf. That's our second Gen 1 miss. Just tried to Surf in Silphco. That's funny. Oh, what am I kidding? I don't have the badge for Erica yet, so no point in going and grabbing strength yet. Matt probably did not pick up this calcium because at some point he probably doesn't need it anymore. I will, just because it's just something I do. I also wish I had more inventory space. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should not have gotten Ice Beam. Oh, I can't take a Carbos, right. Remember when I said that thing earlier in the run where I said if you pick up the Carbos, or if you buy 4 Carbos, you won't be able to use the Carbos from the mansion? And then I just tried to use the Carbos from the mansion. That doesn't work for all of them, though. I'm pretty sure you can't buy 4 calcium or Carbos. I'm not 100% certain of the other ones. All I know is you can't do it for calcium or Carbos. Matt, 7 turns sleep. I don't understand it sometimes because boy, you would think that when you get set to sleep that 3 and 4 turn sleep would be more common. I find that sleep is 1 to 2 turns or 6 to 7 turns. It really does not feel like there's an in-between sometimes. Like even earlier when we got put to sleep by that Hypno in Silphco, we were asleep for like 6 turns. Crap. I was supposed to set up withdrawals. since the... Okay, well, we didn't get hit by fire spin, so that was good. I mostly just did the withdraws there for speed, not for any other stats. Okay, well, I just flew from the same city to the same city. That was real smart. We are probably going to end up leveling up on the Alakazam, and I don't know if there's any amount of trainers that I can battle in here to make that better. But you know what? This is the first run. I can try. I just Gen 1 missed a dig and took a bunch of damage. Great. All right, Ghastly Haunter. I want to be real close to a level up, but not all the way there. One more, maybe? Two Ghastlies and a Haunter. Okay. I probably should have used Surf on those now that I think about it. Okay, this is exactly where I want to be. Now I just need to find my place. Can I get to the... Okay, there we go. Up, down, down, left. All right, I still have that full restore. All right, so we'll dig up the first Pokemon here, and then we'll set up on the next. Cool. Now we need to get past 115 or 119 speed, I believe. Just being careful. Perfect. 115. Cool. Better do smart than sorry. Okay, well, you know what? This is where we say goodbye to Body Slam, I think. Yeah, this is where we say goodbye to Body Slam. Oh, I also don't have a healing item. Great. Smart. Good job, me. That's all right. We're level 49. What are the odds we'll lose? All right. TP ups. I mean, I should outspeed by now too, right? Nice. Nice. Perfect. right, right, Matt. Oh, I mean, I don't have to do her any earlier than now, though. It's like she's not super. Oh, whoops. She's not super mandatory to do at any point, but right now, I put her off to the absolute very last moment. Get this rare candy. All right, we will do the training here in the gym. I'm trying to go for resetless first run here. Be a little bit over prepared, and then the second run could be a little bit riskier. Nice. I think we're definitely on pace for under 105, I think, still. Okay, maybe I should have grabbed a healing item at some point. Just because there are still some more Pokemon I might not be able to knock out. Oh, wow, I never... Okay, well. That was a crit. Okay. I am not willing to lose to a random trainer just because I don't outspeed them. Like, I don't know what speed Tauros has, and I'm not willing to take that risk. Like, I know this guy's got a Rhyhorn. Well, not this guy, but I know the next guy's got a Rhyhorn. The Nidoking and Nidorino trainer is not going to be able to outspeed. That trainer could have knocked me out with low kick, so I definitely think the healing was smart. Now, unfortunately, because Giovanni gives so much XP, I'm not entirely sure if I can actually finagle my XP to be almost at a level up by the time I get to the end of this building. Yeah, I definitely plan on withdrawing on Giovanni. I'm not taking that kind of risk. I also don't think I actually need to heal after this. I think Giovanni will be basically a sweep after setting up. Okay, I didn't need to use Blizzard. I probably should have used Surf. Okay. Well, it looks like we'll probably level up right before the Rhyhorn, and I'm cool with that. Rhydon. All right. We're gonna level. Actually, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. I can do my rare candies early. I know I generally like doing them before Lorelei, but if I just barely leveled up and I know the battle's gonna be pretty hard, I might as well do it. Now the question is, what level do you need to be in order to not level up? I want to say in the league it's like 63. If you're level 63, you don't level up on each Elite Four member. I know for a fact 67 is good enough, but I'm not. I don't have the each group memorized, especially medium slow. That's not Pokemon I typically get the chance to play very often. All right, I think we're gonna keep one rare candy here. We'll pick up the final candy and we'll battle like 3 trainers in Victory Road. If I recall, Gym Leader Matt was 63 on Lorelei, so we're basically in that same area. Well, I got real lucky there. That is definitely not repeatable. I was about to say, I don't have a physical move anymore, but yeah, of course I still have Dig. All right, now the question is, do we want to level up twice in Victory Road, or do we want to level up once in Victory Road? Probably once, just because I don't know how many Pokemon I can beat with the amount with the amount of Pokemon that I with the moves that I have. Like, for instance, you know, I can't knock out all of the fighting Pokemon guys a Pokemon in one hit. I can't knock out all the psychic Pokemon guys one hit. I could probably knock out all of the Victory Bell trainers Pokemon in one hit, but I'm not sure how super helpful that will be. Because I'll still need at least 2 or 3 more in order to level up one more time. So I think we'll probably just go ahead and battle this Persian trainer here, get that 1 level, get the 1 candy, and we'll be fine. I shouldn't say guy, it's a girl. Persian girl. How dare you? Tails? Okay. That's probably all that we need, I guess. Probably skip everybody else then. Okay. We also did not pick up Mimic. So I'll make sure to do that too. As a just in case. Okay, I also have to drop something before I get to her. You can't go into Mimic. You can't go into Mimic Girl with a full bag. Okay, well, I think we are as prepared as humanly possible. All right, and we are just slightly over 63, so I think that's not bad. We got 2 candies, which not entirely certain when I'll use them, but we have them. All right. Matt said embrace the growls. So we're just going to embrace the growls, you know? They're going to happen. We can't do anything to stop them. We just won't use dig. In fact, we'll be happy about the growls, you know? The growls and us are one. Oh no, not paralysis. Whatever shall I do? I'm sure you probably already know this by now, Matt, but whenever you save and then reset, your character is always facing in the down direction. So I like saving from above at times. I don't know why they always face in the down direction, but it's really annoying for some trainers. Okay. So Matt said it was useless to use dig here because I would need too many digs to outspeed. See, I just saved in front of her at the bottom. Wasn't smart. Oh, hypnosis miss. Sometimes better to be lucky than good, you know? Really? How dare you remove my badge boost and then re-confuse me? This one will live too. Yep. I remember from Matt's video, I was a little shocked that the Arbok lived. I got greedy. Should have went with dig. That was on me. Okay. I mean, it wasn't that old. I think it's less than a year old. The Squirtle video. Okay. This Golbat, she really wants it to live. I literally should have just learned my lesson. She just super potioned, and I'm like, I'm gonna use Surf and save my PP, which I don't even understand why I wanted to save my PP. All right, so Matt said there was like, I want to do like 4 withdraws on Gyarados, so I mean, I guess we'll just take his word for it. I might as well do another because of the recharge turn. Oh, right. Oh, wow, I got a frozen solid. I could have did a 5th. And I assume it was to make sure I outspeed the Aerodactyl here. 218. Yep, that makes sense. Perfecto. And because I still have 2 candies, I'm going to go ahead and use them. Don't you love it when somebody else comes up with a plan and then you're like, you know, I can do that. And then you do it and then it just happens. You gotta love that. I forget what in science that's like called like confirming or confirmation or whatever. I'm just confirming everything that Matt has already discovered. Don't mind if I do, Rhydon. I'll get to the full 6. You're right. It has been one amazing run for our turtle boy. It doesn't look like we're gonna beat Charmander. Oh my god! Actually, hold on. There might be a chance we beat Charmander. We got to like 140. Oh my god! This might have been the same time as Charmander, literally down to the second. I literally am gonna have to look at this. I might have to compare this. 1 hour and 44 seconds, I think, was the exact same time, like the same second and everything. Okay, give me a second here. I really think it was 100% the same as Charmander. All right. Okay, I'm at Agatha. Oh my god, guys. We lost to Charmander by 0.51 milliseconds. 0.51 milliseconds. And quite frankly, that might be like down to clicking speed, you know, like when I end up going with the rankings, I don't actually go based on the time that I pause it. I go based on the time where I see the text say Steve defeated Speed. I personally paused the video at that very moment. So what time I paused it at is not relevant to the leaderboard. So who knows how off I was. Although, to be fair, Franklin did level up there at the very last second, and that might have caused it to be behind Charmander, but we'll see. But on the bright side, that was Charmander's second run. This was Squirtle's first run. So let's see how this, I guess, goes for the second run. I'm not sure how we can beat this run, but I think we have to just add a little bit more luck in the strategy, which, I mean, quite frankly, we got very lucky on some of these encounters. Like gym leader Matt said, we didn't really get any razor leaves, but also we didn't really miss any blizzards. Like, I don't think we missed a single blizzard the whole entire run. We also kind of lucked out on Koga because we didn't go into Koga at the right level, nor did we use the right defense curls. So yeah, there was a lot of iffy stuff going on, but I think there is some room to cut here. Like, you know, I could probably cut some of the vitamins. Could probably grab the bikers on cycling road first time down and skip ice beam. Right. Skip ice beam. We didn't use ice beam the whole entire run. That makes perfect sense. I think the PP ups are still relevant. We don't need to grab rest. That's something we can do. We don't need to grab mimic. That's something we can do. Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely like at least a whole minute of fat we can cut. All right, go ahead and start her up. Anybody got a nickname for the second run here? All right. So a thing I like to do on the second runs is just how fast will I beat the champion, and then I make the over under essentially the last run's time. 1 hour. Under 1 hour. Not too often you get to put an over under at 1 hour on the nose. I just misspelled the word the. All right. Under 1 hour. I'm so happy that you did all this work, Matt, because if I had to go off of J Rose's video like I had to in some of my prior runs, I would have been on my own for a lot of these. Like just the simple fact to be like, oh hey, use 4 defense curls on like Gyarados is monumentally helpful on its own. And then I think the biggest kicker of the entire run is to not teach Ice Beam. Like, who thinks of that? Don't teach Ice Beam. Crazy. All right. We'll go Shelly then. Starter time after we name our Pokemon. Not gonna lie, Shelly's a name that Speed would come up with because Speed would look at the Pokemon and be like, oh, it has a shell. Well, clearly it's Shelly. Right, Cody. We also got pretty lucky on Surge too. Him using X speed and all. Aw, why'd you gotta use Growl so early? Tackle miss, not great. I don't know if I just got 2 tackle misses there, but that was a lot closer than it needed to be. Okay, well, it ended up being a 2-shot like I was hoping it would be. Cody, I skipped Bulbasaur on Monday because I ate Sonic, like the fast food restaurant, and they gave me the wrong shake, and my body did not like it. They gave me the cheesecake shake instead of the Oreo chocolate shake, and I really don't like cheesecake. Plus, to me, cheesecake doesn't really taste all that good, but I'm also pretty sure cheesecake doesn't taste like spoiled milk. So there's also a very possible chance that, you know, they don't get a lot of customers at Sonic. Maybe that milk might have been in the fridge a little too long. I don't know. I feel like if I'm eating unhealthy food, I'm just gonna go all out on the ones that I like better. Wow. There are 2 Sonics where I live, and they're really dead. I mean, I'm sure they get plenty of customers at some point of the day. I just don't know when that point of the day is, because every time I go to Sonic, there is nobody there. Okay, this is bad. At least I only take 1 point of damage per oh god. I got an equivalent special stat. The tackle's technically better. Oh, thank god. Ooh, okay. I've been cut a little too close there. I love how you can just walk through the grass, not have to worry about a single thing. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about that Sonic that it just gives me like heartburn. And only Sonic and Arby's give it to me. I know a lot of people complain about Taco Bell. You know, like Taco Bell gives you makes you have to take a dump. I don't actually have a problem with Taco Bell. Nor do I have a problem with McDonald's or Wendy's or any of them. But it's Sonic and Arby's. For some reason, I just for some reason it hurts to eat Sonic and Arby's. Okay, well, I'm fairly confident we could win with Bubble. Okay, I'm a little less confident we can win now. I am... Okay, we did so much more damage to Onyx than I thought we were going to do. I thought we were going to do like a third, and I saw that bide, and I'm like, oh no, did I just screw up? Since the baby, I've ate out like 3 times. We start cooking at home and getting on a tight schedule. Wow. Yeah, I eat out a lot. Which actually, I don't know if I've shown you. I work at a chicken company, so I basically have access to like basically unlimited chicken and for very, very low price. Let me go ahead and pause. So I've shown this on stream, but I'll go grab it again. So this is what we call drums and thighs. Obviously, it just looks like a bag full of chicken, but it's pretty big. I mean, look at it compared to my head, you know? This is about 5 pounds of chicken. There are about 8 of these bags for a total of 40 pounds. I can get drums and thighs chicken, 40 pounds, for $5. And like, this isn't like just it's a sale that happens every once in a while. No, this is like every day. I can get this whenever I want every day. And I can get it for my friends too. Like literally my parents, they're big church people, and they brought it. Yeah, I have plenty of sauce. This is just a few, you know. Buffalo Wild Wings, Arby's, Kinder's, Winking Lizard. I get to try all kinds of stuff. Lately, I've been trying a lot of seasoning, a lot of different types of seasoning. And I have access to all kinds of chicken. The chicken that you guys get from like restaurants, you know, the chicken wings, regular chicken wings. You know, the ones that are like shaped like that. And then the ones that are like shaped like, you know, a fist, like, or the legs, like I can get those. That's a lot more though. Those cost $40 for 40 pounds. But again, $1 for a pound. I did the math, and by doing the math, I mean literally counting. You get 195 wings for 40 bucks. If you want to Google that, if you want to pull out a calculator and figure out the price per wing, that's what I get for wings. And that's the expensive stuff. And that's just what I get for the chicken plant. But back to my parents thing, like they're friends with the church. Literally just today, I ordered like 7 boxes of 40 pounds for the church. It only cost me like, you know, 35 bucks. They're going to pay me back. And I told them, you know, just give me a tip. That's all I care about, I guess. I know it's a church and all, but you know, I still get taxed on it. If I charge them $5 a box, I actually lose money. So, you know, the tip kind of offsets the tax. But it's really nice not having to worry about food very much since I have basically unlimited chicken. Like the best perk of my job. I don't really get paid like a high salary, but I get paid enough where I don't leave, and the benefits of the chicken is so overwhelmingly good that I don't really look elsewhere, even if it is a lowish wage. Caesar salads. Oof, man. I can't imagine. I eat entire meat diets a lot of days where I will literally eat nothing the entire day except for my SodaStream diet pop and just chicken. And that'll be the whole entire day. A lot of people like to say, "Oh yeah, that's not bad." If you only eat protein, it's like a high metabolism meal or whatever the people say. So it really works out. Although then you get days like today where I cheat, go out to a restaurant, and then I get a burger with an egg and bacon. Oh, what else? Barbecue, fries. Literally, it came with fries, an egg, and bacon. Like, it was a loaded burger. Yes, I am an accountant for the. I'm accounts receivable specifically, for our company. Basically, I send out the invoices and I get people to pay those invoices. Yes, I love burgers with egg. I don't know why. Like, egg is such a cheap ingredient, but it there's something about when you take that first bite of the burger with egg and the egg, like all of the inside of the egg just starts oozing out of the burger. Oh man, it's so good. All right, I remember I wanted to be like level 22, 23 or whatever, that Misty battle. Also, I'm going to make sure to remember to keep Gym Leader Matt's advice and actually keep Tail Whip this time. I accidentally taught over Tail Whip for Mega Punch, and this time I'll teach over Bubble. So that way I can actually go do Misty. How many Tail Whips was I supposed to use, though? I don't remember how many Tail Whips I'm supposed to use. Is it 2? I think it was 2. Oh, wow. Well, that sucks. That's embarrassing. That's real embarrassing. I know you can buy an escape rope in Cerulean, so it's definitely not like a run crusher, but it's still embarrassing. Oh, I keep forgetting to knock out these Zubats, darn it. That is true. Maybe I should restart. I also have to go to the restroom. I don't know if you ever noticed, but for some reason, whenever I have to go to the restroom while I'm playing, my decision making becomes a little bit less good. I guess it's because like having to go to the restroom is like on the back of your mind the entire time. True. It is mouth-watering talk. I think I will let this run go down to Misty. If I first try Misty, then I'll keep going. If I don't first try Misty, I'll restart. How do I get my stakes? That is a really good question. I have recently converted, not due to, well, I shouldn't say not due to choice. It is due to choice. But mostly because my entire life, my parents have just like ordered media, or not media, whatever. My parents have always just kind of ordered the food for me, and they always order well done. Like my entire life, they always order well done every single time, no matter what. And lately, I've been trying out all of the cooks for burgers and steaks. You know, I've been trying out medium well. I've been trying out medium. I've tried medium rare just a few times. I don't know why, but people talk about medium rare like it's like the best burger ever. Sometimes it's really, really chewy. I don't know if that's normal or not, but sometimes it's really, really spongy. I've been really liking medium. I missed a mega punch. Nice. Yeah, I've been really liking medium. I also have been finding a nice thing that when you order medium, if the cook screws it up, they make it medium rare, which is what everybody else likes. If the cook screws it up in the other direction, then it just becomes medium well. And you know, I've had plenty of medium well in my entire life, so it's really, really hard to screw up medium. Like for instance, you know, if you tell a cook you know, medium rare and they undercook it, you got raw burger. And same thing with medium well done. If they screw up well done, then you have yourself a charred burger or whatever. So if you grab medium, it's really hard to screw that up. Oh, speaking of, as everybody is here, well, just because. We've got so many people here, I might as well. For my most recent vacation to Vegas, I went to the Gordon Ramsay restaurant called Burger. Yes, that's just the name. It's just called Burger. And I ordered the most expensive burger on the entire menu. It was $50. I don't know how easily it can be shown. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, so you can see it is just a tiny thing of fries, and it is a burger with apparently sauteed onions and foie gras. All I can tell you is it is a really good cooked burger with mushy onions and butter, because foie gras is basically just butter, as far as I could tell via taste. I think it's really overrated. That burger was not $50. That burger should have been like $20. Now, the best thing I can say though, I know I've mentioned it before that I'm like a really big milkshake guy. So I literally went to like every single popular milkshake place in Vegas, and the Gordon Ramsay milkshake wasn't even on like the, you know, like when you Google, you know, like top 10 milkshakes in Vegas, it wasn't even on like any list. Like nobody brags about the milkshakes at Gordon Ramsay Burger. Gordon Ramsay Burger has the best milkshake in all of Vegas. I mean, now don't get me wrong, this is my opinion, and plus it also depends on what you value on your milkshake. All right, I value thickness and taste of the milkshake. So for instance, all right, if you value the ingredients of the milkshake, there is a place called black something, I can't remember what it's called. Black, like regardless, it's called black in the name. And anyways, Black Tap. And if you Google Black Tap Vegas milkshakes, you will see they got milkshakes like for instance, you can get a milkshake that has an entire donut on top of it. You can get a milkshake, and the one that I bought had an entire cookie on the top of the milkshake. They cover the entire milkshake glass with like sprinkles, frosting. In my case, since I got the cookie shake, it was like Oreos all across the glass. So yes, if these are the kind of things you're into, and don't get me wrong, it's still very good. I'm not complaining. I think it's very good. But as far as like taste and thickness was concerned, like that Gordon Ramsay milkshake was like the bomb. But yes, I do like that kind of milkshake. I feel like the best bang for your buck though is those kind of milkshakes that have like a bunch of ingredients. I mean, think about it. You got like an $8 cookie on your milkshake. Or you got like yourself a $2 donut on your milkshake. Crap. Okay, well, you know what? This is on me. I didn't buy the escape rope. I feel like the person who screwed up royally and now has to pay by walking. McDonald's milkshakes are fine. They're just real syrupy. Gym leader Matt mentioned Steak and Shake. Those are pretty good milkshakes as well. They don't really put a lot in their milkshakes. They're again just milkshakes. They're good. They're fresh. They're not like for instance Steak and Shake, like when you go to like McDonald's, they get their milkshakes like out of like a pre-packaged container, and then they mix it together, and I forget what it's called. I forget what the pre-packaged containers are called. They're very common. A lot of places do it, but I think Steak and Shake uses actual ice cream if I'm not wrong. Dang it, I remember watching in the Ray Kroc movie what it was called. Oh wow, I never taught Dig yet. Powdered milkshake. All right, I'm gonna grab the max potion because I actually probably need it after the rival. That's another thing about the Gordon Ramsay milkshake is it was not only is it fresh ice cream, it was homemade ice cream in their milkshake. So it is not only ice cream, which should be the bare minimum for a milkshake, which like I said, the McDonald's uses they use powder. They take it a step further, and it is ice cream that was made that day by hand. So I don't know if that makes a difference, but boy was it good and thick. Oh, the probably the biggest difference though, the Gordon Ramsay milkshake had creme brulee in it. I'm not sure how that affected anything, but it might have affected the thickness. How dare you vine whip me? All right, looks like we got still potions. Nice. I might actually be able to sell that max potion. We are basically the same level we were last time when we were doing Surge. I think we were just probably like one wild Pokemon or two wild Pokemon short, because I think we were just 29 last time. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't save. It's a once again. This is an all-in run. We're gonna get a really good early game, or we're restarting. Oh my god, this run was destined to be finished. This run has to continue. You know how many resets we can have on Misty and Surge in future attempts? I mean, we just gotta finish. Right, Matt. Oh, actually, now that you point out the whole you've had some of your best runs after pushing I think you did that for one like the race runs too, right? Where you screwed up something real early and then you just decided screw it, I'm not going to be saving or something for a few of the battles, and then you just everything just kind of went your way. I think that was you. I know Speed did that a few times, but to be fair, I don't think his routing involved a save in the Parasect run all the way up till Blaine. Really? You had to live, huh? Okay, well, I guess that's what the potion's for. All right, well, right here, we're going to either full restore or we're not going to full restore. We're either going to full restore or a max potion. Really? You had to live, huh? Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, actually, we'll just regular potion here. Actually, we don't even need a potion. We're literally going to be battling trainers that have rock Pokemon. We're not going to die. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. This guy's got a Graveler. We're fine. Not that big a deal. If I leave this cave without healing, can I beat that last trainer before Celadon with Body Slam? Uh-oh. No, not like this. Not like this. All right. Oh, crap. Where's that potion? There. Okay. Okay, that was a really lucky sleep. I think there was only like 3 turns sleep that time. Which, like I mentioned, it's usually like 1 to 2 or so much more. Right. This is fine. The muck doesn't have sludge yet, so it's not that bad. All right. Let's... All right, we're still grabbing the same stuff from here. We're still going to grab the HP up. I think that 100% resulted in us being able to afford a 4th vitamin. I will just play it slightly better this time and not grab the rare candy first like I want to. Right. Rare candy. All right, now dig out. Okay, that went well. All right, we have the full restore, the max potion. 24, 2 nuggets. HP up, 50 grand, although it will be reduced. That's all right. It looks like we'll have enough for 4. I'm gonna go 3 Carbos and 1 calcium, just because I know I'm gonna pick up another Carbos, and I'm not sure 1 speed made all the difference. Right. I need to heal. Hey, no sand attack. That's all I care about. Leer, not bad. Extra Leer, not bad. We'll gladly take Leer. Cool. Even with the badge boosted twice with the Leers, could knock it out with bodies or dig. Feels bad. No big deal though. We have over 45 speed, so we're not particularly worried about the Ghastly at all. It's funny when you think about it, because a Pokemon like Squirtle is really, really slow. But you also got to remember that we're not really that much faster than the Ghastly. And we're currently at 54, which is not that much higher than 45. There are a lot of Pokemon that are slower than this that do have problems outspeeding that Ghastly. We're also a bit over leveled. If we were the same level that Squirtle, we would definitely not outspeed, even with the stat XP. All right. Please stop. Please stop being confused. Stop that. I've had a lot of good Pokemon die to that Golbat. I've also had a lot of good Pokemon die to this Drowsy. Alright, I don't have a healing item anymore. Yep, we're just gonna have to go for it. Raticate will probably hit us with a quick attack. Okay, that's fine. I was kind of worried about Rat Attack, Quick Attack, Raticate, Quick Attack. Sometimes 20 HP, even with Oh, why'd I do that? Oh, right. I did that for the PP, the dig PP. I subconsciously knew that I needed to do that. Now the question is, will I get poisoned? The one thing I really don't like about these first stage Pokemon is they get poisoned real easy. I'll walk back up after I get this PP up. Where? Did I really miss it? There we go. All right. This guy. Yep, this is the guy. Oh boy, that wasn't as close as I thought. Oh my. Maybe coming back with Surf might be better. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be. All right, Repel. Carbos. Max Potion. Boss KO Full Restore. Protein. It's nice not having to have rest and an ice beam on me this whole time. Bag management will be a little bit easier. Well, that's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate. I also didn't teach surf. What a dummy. How stupid am I? Okay, well, Bubble Beam doesn't knock it out either. I should have expected that. Alright, there's still the one more trainer. I teach surf immediately. Slot 1 so I can just hold A. Make sure to grab this guy who's got the muck and wheezing. Half, that's more than enough, or more than good enough for me. Alright, so last time we got to Koga at 40. It's looking like with the trainers in his gym, we'll once again get to him at 40. Alright. Unfortunately, none of these are a one-shot, which just real feels bad. Maybe I just double body slam since I know I can't knock any of them out in one hit. Just faster. Okay, well that guarantees the use of the max potion. That's what it's there for after all. The full restore is just in case you get poisoned before Koga on this guy, thanks to the poison gas attack. Psychic crit literally could not have gone worse. Okay, we're allowed to die in the overworld, so we're good. Not a Nuzlocke after all. Alright, now let's battle the trainer with the Arbok, Sand/Arbok, and then the other one with the Sand/Arbok. Nice. Last time we did not one-shot them, so that's good. Okay, well, looks like it's just a range. Ah, Claire, really? As much as I'd love to battle the drowsy Kadabra trainer while paralyzed, seeing as how much damage those Psybeams and Psychics did, I am just not willing to take that risk. Okay, perfect. Now I'll just heal one more time and we will be good. 35. Okay, that is good to know, Dust Yankee. I don't remember if I had stepped foot in Sylph on the first run or not. I might have. All right, 1, a 2. Oh, we've been smokescreened. All right, I think we wanted 4. Oh, I leveled up immediately. That was really stupid. I should have been paying attention. Oh, now I've been poisoned on top of everything. Oof. Okay, well, I needed that to hit. One, 2. Oh, right. We don't want to do that. Okay, good thing I hit that one. Range? Not a range. And smokescreen. Good job. Okay. Okay, that was a crit. Okay, so we just have to knock out this first one. We'll just use surf. All right, smog, but poisoned, not great. All right, just immediately go for it before he starts getting those minimizes set up. Okay, that's unfortunate. Dang, he had just like taken loads of damage. Yeah, I was kind of afraid of this. I know that our level position is not in the greatest spot, but I don't really think it makes that big of a difference. Oh, I am now poisoned. I needed him to use self-destruct while I was underground. Ugh. Smog on its own, not super powerful. Or sludge. But boy, when you start combating both smog and sludge with the chance of poison, it certainly gets pretty scary. Okay, 4 resets. We lost the last run. Bit of time. Nothing we can't make up though. But we did save a lot of time from that first run by like not grabbing ice beam and whatnot. So that's probably why we had so much time to spare. All right, 5th floor. Good. Can't remember. I think that lived last time. The Machoke definitely lived last time. Yeah, I generally like going to 10th floor first because it doesn't require a key. But it doesn't make a difference whether you go to the 5th or the 10th floor first if you plan on doing the training. If you plan on doing training, you can just go straight to the 3rd floor and it doesn't really matter. You see how I skipped that guy? That guy has the range to reach you, but for some odd reason, he doesn't see you. If you go down and left very quickly, he doesn't see you. But if you stop, he will see you. It's one of those weird things that I don't fully understand because I just expect when something has a sight range that they see you or they don't see you, but for some reason they don't. Apparently they don't load on the map immediately, so that way if you immediately go left, they don't see you. Is what I've been told. But it is definitely it's weird. All right, so I think we did all the training we currently did, and then we also did 2nd floor. Oh, right. We also got the 7th, right? All right, let's get our PP back, and then we'll head to the 7th. All right, so this is the 9th. 8, 7. Ah, this is the guy with the Electrode Muck. I knew he existed. Is the Formon guy good? Guess we'll find out. He's got... Yeah, he's good. He's good. Wow, thank you, Dalsianki. I appreciate that. 3 fully evolved Pokemon. That's good. All right, and then we are going to the second floor, and then we'll head to the rival. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out where all the best trainers are, and you know, slowly it's getting better. Been able to selectively train, and it definitely helps. Like this guy's got 2 wheezing. Again, knowing what moves are super effective and what trainers have good Pokemon is also like just something you need to know. And generally, a lot of the trainers in here, if you've got Dig, you're good. All right. Level 46 at the very start. We're not exactly to the next level, but I think we're fine on this battle specifically. Because we can set up on the Rowlet for speed. Did I just... Oh, no, I've been staying attacked. Okay, I was about to say, did I just Gen 1 miss a bunch of times? Okay, I think I have enough speed now. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, I forgot about that. We don't have a ice move yet, so I think last time we just kind of lucked past the Venusaur. I don't think we can do that again. Oh, you know, screw it. I don't feel like doing a whole attempt just to die at the Venusaur due to sand attack. Nice. I forget what speed I need to be at, but +3 is probably enough to outspeed the Alakazam. I tried to throw a bike at the Alakazam. Unfortunately, it was not super effective. Who knew? You would think an Alakazam would be just as weak to a bike as it would be a body slam, but apparently not. Luckily, the Venusaur has more moves than just Razor Leaf, so I mean, it's a good chance that it won't use it every time. Bikes are super effective. I don't know. I kind of have to see it to believe it. All right, level 48. I like that. That's good. All right, now we are gonna head over to Lane. Right, I'm gonna be 1 super repel short. It's fine, I'll just have to remember. Alright, I can take an iron. That guy is actually a pretty good trainer if you have Dig, which maybe I should have considered. This trainer's got 2 Growlithe, not very good. This trainer's got 1 Magneton, I believe. Can't believe I can't surf in here. That's ridiculous. There we go. That'll cover the mistake from earlier. All right, we are pretty much at a very new level, so we will not level... Well, we might level up in the middle of the battle. Maybe. Either way, it's still a good idea to set up on the Growlithe. Annie, I think we take that definition a little too literal here on the channel. All items in battle are banned. It doesn't matter if they're legitimately banned or if Professor Oak bans them. We've banned them. We've taken his rule and we've gone too far with it. Oh no, not roar. Whatever shall I do? All right, we got our special badge boost. We want to beat Sabrina before I teach Blizzard. We will probably not level up on Sabrina. So I'm going to go ahead and take the chance that we won't level up on Sabrina with where we currently are on our level. So let's see. How much XP does this give? This gives 5,000. We will not level up. That's perfect. All right, and we need to get to over 115 speed at the very least. I think we need to be slightly higher special badge boosted because I don't think the Venomoth is a guaranteed knockout until you have more. Oh god, no, I used the wrong move. Okay, okay, we're all good. She did not expect us to do that and was not prepared to be able to attack. All right, I still have to pick up the last PP up before I use the PP ups. There we go. If she hits me with sleep powder and in like 4 razor leafs, I'd be super pissed. So I'm saving. There's always a chance I can miss. It does have a 10% chance to miss. And sleep powder exists. And she will absolutely use it. Dang it. I'm so used to clicking down twice to get to Fuchsia. All right, so far, so relatively good. Sub hour might be a little difficult. I'm not entirely sure where we are compared to last run. We do have a healing item though, so I guess that's an improvement over last run, I guess. Also, now we have the knowledge where we should probably set up one withdraw here, because apparently we cannot knock out Machoke, no matter how hard I try. I will probably use an elixir while I'm here because I have 5 elixirs. Just because I think I almost ran out of surfs last time, and quite frankly, surf is really the only move to use here. Hide. Well, after the beginning blunder, that's not bad, and also our woes on Koga, that's not too bad. Nice. Well, if I can't knock it out with Surf, I might as well just use Blizzard. The last time I used basically all my rare candies on the rival. I guess we better not rock the boat. Probably want to continue using that strat. Okay, I just didn't use an elixir. Okay. So be it. Like Matt said, we want to withdraw until we are faster than the Doug trio. I'm going to do a few extra withdraws so that way Blizzard can knock out everything since I can't just surf the whole team. There we go. Okay, we're halfway to a level up. That's going to be bad. It's a good thing we're going to use our rare candies. We really cannot be leveling up on this rival battle. I know I just used a bike to go into the store. Sue me. Haven't you ever seen a trainer go into a Pokemon Center on his bike? It's got to be a common occurrence. All right, so I think we're getting to 63. Oh, we were 62 last time, so this is even better. Got the one candy. We want to set up on Rhyhorn. We need to definitely one-shot the Venusaur. But more importantly, we need to one-shot that Gyarados, so that's why I did the full 6. The full 6 might have been unnecessary, but I went for it anyways. Cool. We are pretty much full HP, and we do have a max potion, so I think we'll go ahead and just not heal here. We pretty much have to battle... Oh, does anybody remember if the trainer with the Ninetales and the Persian has 2,300 XP? I feel like that's really cutting it close. I wonder if I should consider battling Machoke guy in order to make sure I don't level up. And it would take too long to look it up. Okay, I'll just believe you. I'll battle this trainer and just fingers crossed, you know, it goes well. 3,000. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate that. I cannot believe you were able to look that up that fast. Literally perfect. And we got our final rare candy for the champion. Ready and rearing to go. Okay, we're gonna have to have a really lucky league in order to get that sub 1 hour. Okay. All right, I noticed we still have a full restore on us, so that means the elixir and the full restore will be on the top of the bag. All right. basically just use all withdraws here. Interesting choice to use rest there. Funny. Interesting how I never got hit by Growl. No, not supersonic. My greatest weakness. Okay, well now I've been hit by Growl. I used a few blizzards there just to be safe here on this Lapras, because sometimes you get in a confusion brawl. Oh, I got a crit. Wow, was that close? All right, don't even need to save. This is Bruno after all. All right, maybe we can get a crit here in Machamp. That'd be cool. Yeah, okay. That's fine. No need to use anything in front of Agatha, so that's good. Maybe we'll save some time on the first run because we got one reset on Agatha last time. Okay. Nice. Nice. This survives. Just don't hit me with glare. Oh my god, it didn't survive. You know what? I was one level higher because instead of having 2 candies on me, I now have 1 candy on me. So I used that final candy, or that one of the candies earlier, which caused me to be level 65 for that battle and let us instead of level 64. I don't know if that mattered, but it certainly looks like it mattered. All right, so Matt said use 4. Okay, well, I'm sure Matt factored in did not factor in a crit. Actually, he probably did factor in the crit. When he factored it in, it was called instant loss. Oh crap, I didn't notice it got frozen. Ouch. That's all right. We should be one-shotting outspeeding and one-shotting everything. All right, final rare candy. We'll restore. All right, as Speed would say, let's do this. With the S word at the end. I refuse to use. Okay, early reflect, not great. Well, I guess it wasn't a psychic crit. Okay, well, spoke too soon. Okay. We gotta get it this attempt. If we don't get it this attempt, then sub 1 hour is ruined. Recover, psychic, that's good. You still lived, huh? Interesting. Should have expected her to use recover. All right, withdraw. Withdraw. Oh god, how many withdraws can I afford to use? All right, let's just do that many. We need to get that sub hour, and we need to knock out 4 Pokemon. Using a full 6 withdraws might take a little too long. Booyah. We even got the crit, which would have screwed up our withdraw setup anyways. 59.19. Sub 1 hour, I will gladly take it. Indiana. Interesting, Gym Leader Matt. That is a good question. I actually think that Indiana reminds me of Wisconsin. So, like, there was, like, more than several years back. Quite a few years back, Wisconsin was undefeated going into the the championship game against Ohio State. And Ohio State had one loss, and they were basically just not going to make the... Oh, no, it was 2014. 2014, the year they won the national championship. Yeah, Ohio State had one loss. They were basically not even going to make the playoffs. And then they beat Wisconsin like 40-0 or something like that. Yeah, it was 40-0. It was that exact score. And that's basically Indiana right now. Indiana didn't really play anybody good, but they beat everybody 50-0. But when it matters most against the team on their schedule that mattered most, they laid an egg, and it happens. I don't remember who was on the team in 2014. That was a long time ago. We still had Urban Meyer as our coach. By the way, I was attending Ohio State back then in 2014. That was my first year of college, 2014. I graduated high school in 2013. Yeah, that was quite a year. Technically, we were underdogs in both rounds of the playoffs, and we weren't even supposed to make the playoffs until we got that 40-0 run against Wisconsin. And they're like, okay, well, I mean, I guess if you're going to beat a team that's a top 5 team and beat them 40-0, I guess we'll have to put you in. Oh, dude. Gym leader Matt, you're talking right out of my head. Like, I want SMU to win. Wait, you want SMU to win? What if Clemson wins? Don't both of them basically jump Alabama? Hold on, I might be wrong here. Hold on, get up. Basically, somebody who's lower rank needs to beat a higher ranked team to knock out Alabama. So that way the low ranked team makes it into the playoffs, and the high ranked team stays in the playoffs. Okay, so let's see. We got UNLV, Boise. Unfortunately, both of them, if one of them has to make the playoffs no matter what, because they're the Mountain West, and Mountain West gets the fifth seed. Tulane, Army, none of that game doesn't matter. Iowa State, Arizona State, whatever team wins that goes into the playoff. Georgia, Texas, whichever team wins that, it's not going to knock out any other team. Penn State, Oregon, whichever team wins that one's not going to knock out the other team. Clemson, SMU, exactly. So if Clemson beats SMU, SMU will drop to 14, 13. That Clemson will jump into the playoff. So if Clemson wins, I think it will be enough to push Alabama out, because then both teams from the ACC will probably make it. But that's just a guess. I mean, nobody actually knows. Yeah. So we would want to root for Clemson to win, because then SMU will probably be like 14, 15. Clemson will move to like 13, 12, and then Alabama will get knocked out, and then all of our dreams will come true. Yeah, it'll be a fun day to watch some college football. I'm looking forward to it this weekend. I did put a stream for Saturday though, I think. Let's go check. Oops. Saturday, oh, I made it 1 p.m. I did that on purpose. I put it at 1 p.m. because the Georgia-Texas game is at 4 o'clock. I was like, okay, I bet you I can finish 2 runs of Dragonite before 4 o'clock. If not, I'll miss like the very beginning of the Georgia-Texas game, and I'm cool with that. Dragonite, I think, is going to be pretty good. I looked at its moveset, and then it gets a decent egg move. I think it gets like... I mean, it doesn't get good moves. It gets like Twister and Wrap, I think. But I mean, that's good. I mean, Twister's got stab, and I mean, it'll take you all the way to headbutt, I guess. I think Dragonite will be fine. All right. Well, anyways, thank you everybody for joining in on today's run. I appreciate it very much. I will see you guys again. Oh, right. I forgot to mention it. Speed mentioned that he can't make that Friday time. He already planned one of his own streams. Like if we go over to Speed's channel here, you'll see what I mean. Speed's already got a run on Friday, so that Friday stream I'm gonna do Bulbasaur. instead. So we're gonna move Bulbasaur from Monday to Friday, which I guess works out. Annie, the thing about extreme speed is it has 5 PP, and we might run into Lugia problems, where 5 PP is great. 5 PP on a fantastic move is fine, but having to replenish the PP might be more problematic than it's worth. Whereas Twister's got stab, it's 60, and it's got a lot of PP. And I can't remember, but I think Twister has a secondary effect. Doesn't it also have a chance to like to flinch or something? So I mean, it's interesting. I'm gonna have to figure out. I'll probably look into see if it gets Swift. If it gets Swift, I'll probably use Twister. And if it doesn't get Swift, no, sorry, other way around. If it does get Swift, then I can go ahead and use Extreme Speed, because Extreme Speed would be better than Swift. And I can use Swift when Extreme Speed runs out. And then when we make it to the Goldenrod, I can just buy all 3 of the punches. So yeah, it's gonna be a balance of PP and power. I'll have to look into Twister, but Swift. But anyways, thank you very much. I appreciate it for joining in. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.